living in. Music is my therapy, dancing is my medicine. Lives in every part of me. So don't tell me one thing, just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. So don't tell me one thing, just because you're lonely, just because you saw me at the party with my homies. We can take it slowly, we can take it slow. Because music is my therapy, therapy, therapy. Music is my therapy.
All right, everyone. So, in case you're wondering in the title, yep, I'm doing a Q&A video. Just a Q&A video. It's not a hangout stream, because I didn't really feel like doing it at some point, but yep. In case you're wondering, why do I have this welcome banner thing? And because, I'm trying to do some new changes on my channel, like I have like especially next month, because I made a new intro and maybe some little more changes about the my channel a little more, but few things are gonna, because few things few more things that are coming on my channel, like especially the new intro. You guys are waiting, but you have to wait until on the first day of May, of course. But yeah, I'm just gonna go on Discord and just self promote my video. Like, I'm not gonna share the link to join. Okay, doing on a simple ones like the final bosses one. Let me remove the. Well, there we go. All right, so yep, there's me in the Michael Jackson profile picture. Especially, I just saw the new Michael Jackson. No, not the fucking. Why did I send the? I sent the link of my. I sent the StreamYard link, not my video, my usual channel, my usual live stream, my usual live stream link. But yeah, this is not gonna be a hanging out stream. And also, I want to make the stream more civilized as well. So no making weird comments. Of course, like, are you gay or something like that? Like, no offense, don't make these type of questions. But anyways, all right, let me go over the chat really quick. W, and what's up, Skyless and Mitchell. Our girlfriend, what's up? And Santia, Sea Princess fan, Chow 7. Doing all right. All right. If anyone, especially the moderators, if anyone seen like weird questions, or if I get rated, put put them backstage. Just letting you know. All right. So go over. Honestly, though, yes, I will definitely get a Mario Galaxy on physical media. I'm not basically getting on DVD. I'm mostly gonna get on Blu-ray or on 4K because because I think it is more because at these days Blu-rays and 4Ks are more popular than DVDs. Like a lot of physical media collectors are getting 4Ks at these days and Blu-rays as well. All right. Did you miss HBO Family after it shut it down months ago? God damn, I heard about it and god freaking damn it. At these days, Warner Brothers is just going downhill at some point. Like at these days, a lot of people I personally prefer is independent film companies at these days, since most of the film companies, like main ones, are going downhill because of what they're doing. All right, since the new Avatar Last Airbender movies coming out, do you have plans watching both Avatar Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra in preparation for that movie? Uh, I might try it depending if I have time or feel like it, but it's gonna be a very long time see to watch this franchise before the new Avatar, the new Last Airbender movie come out either on Paramount Plus, Netflix, or whatever, or theaters. Like there have been rumors that it's going to be a streaming service movie or something. But yeah. And what's up, Benjamin? W, you're missing out because that movie's freaking peak. I honestly did not. I honestly did not realize that there was a 2010 version of Wolfman. Like I only saw the 2026 one, which I did saw that movie last year. Not 2020, 2025 version, which I saw that movie in 4DX and it was just a all right, but um the 2010 version I don't really have an opinion on it. Especially this movie is just low, especially yeah, low reviews, and I believe there's like a remake of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that movie's going to be on Paramount Plus. And what's up, Spider-Man Fan 2004? How's it going? Shit, I forgot to put my year. Um, honestly, though, it is still a peak. Honestly, EA Sports is still peak, but I still don't play these games at these days. W for having pizza. And you could, funny enough, if you guys saw this new feature when you post a community post, there's an option that you can add sounds like music. But the worst part is that you cannot play copyright music on it. You cannot, they can't add copyright music. Like, like you did this on your YouTube Shorts. Why not do it the same time with the community post? YouTube is just missing out shit. Peak movie right there. Mario Galaxy is absolutely peak. And honestly, these Rotten Tomato critics are literally being drunk at these days. Especially they did to Michael. And worst of all, the freaking documentary, like a documentary of Michael, they were falsely accusing Michael Jackson of being a child molester, which, dude, like he did a statement since 1993 and they still frying it up. And somehow that movie did got like a better review according to the Rotten Tomato critics. Like, really, that is just unacceptable. Sorry for going off topic. And what do you think of my fan made channel T that airs animation live action shows, animation like that? Coming wrong. Honestly, though, your fan made channel is good. Broke Map Brokeback Mountain is on my watch list. What's up, Final Boss? Honestly, though, absolutely love playing GTA games. Like, GTA is like one of my favorite games, especially Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I fucking can't wait for a Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. I believe no, I believe somewhere in this November or something. But there are other games I want to play. Like I literally bought Grand Theft Auto 4 for the Xbox 360, and hopefully I will get the freaking San Andreas one. Like a lot of people says San Andreas is like the best Grand Theft Auto game. So yeah. What is your opinion on Sopranos? Honestly though, I still have not seen Sopranos, but I heard a lot of people said that show is good, so I might give Sopranos a watch for the first time. Have you seen it? I actually do have this on DVD. Um, I heard there's like different versions of Apocalypse Now, which I believe mine is the Redux on the. Mine is, I believe, my version of Apocalypse Now is the Redux. Crazy enough, yes, I heard about the Deer Hunter, and funny enough, I did recently got this copy on DVD, which if you guys saw my latest physical media update video, like I showed my DVD copy of the Deer Hunter. But Deer Hunter is definitely on my watch list. Honestly, though, I still want to check the original Godzilla. Like, I have the crappy, I don't know what it was from 1998 or 99 Godzilla, and also I have the series as well, and also I have the MonsterVerse Godzilla movies. But I still want to get the original Godzilla. Oh, for fuck's sake! I also have Godzilla minus one on DVD, which I still want to check Godzilla minus one as well because we're getting a new one coming out this November. Bro thinks I'm the real Michael Jackson. Cannot be me. Nah, that's fucking crazy. Yup. Top 10. Damn, that's gonna be really tough. Like I have a lot. Since I only have four on my letterbox, but I can add more on it. So number one will be The Wolf of Wall Street. Number two will be Project Hail Mary. Number three, 28 Days Later. Number four, Scream. Number five, Interstellar. Six, Fight. Um, I don't want to say the name. FC. FC. Okay, here we go. FC. Number seven, Sinners. Number eight, Avatar. Number nine, it's gonna be of Titanic. Sorry, I had to list it. Usually number one, but I keep running out of my ideas. And number 10, Back to the Future. Sorry, I keep, but uh I still want to give Raging Bull a watch because since it is directed by the same guy. Both it is directed by Martin Scorsese and it starred Robert De Niro. I honestly did do want to check out the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Like I honestly want to check out this franchise for a long time, and I'm pretty sure I heard this franchise is a classic, and might give this a watch sometimes if I have time, like somewhere in October on spooky season. But yeah, what's your opinion? Honestly, though, I remember watching Pokemon. Like I usually like watching the classic Pokemon, like the very first season. At these days, modern Pokemon is just not my thing. But yeah, but I also and also I my very first Pokemon I I actually got interested with Pokemon like back in 2016 when the viral Pokemon Go app, which I don't even play that game that much anymore because it is just this game literally came out 10 years. It's like 10 years ago. But yeah, favorite Mission Impossible movies. Honestly, though, I have to say it's tied like with Ghost Protocol and tied with three with Ghost Protocol, Fallout, and the Dead, the Final Reckoning. Honestly, though, I would say The Office is basically a TV show, live action TV show. It's more like a mockumentary type of sitcom. But yeah, I didn't really understand about that one. The movie starring with Brad Pitt, I guess I would say, the movie starring Brad Pitt, I obviously have to pick F1 at these days. Pretty sure he also produced it since it's part of the Plan B, but I would say I'll count that. Favorite Martin Scorsese movie. Honestly, at these days, uh, for now, I'll have to say The Wolf of Wall Street, but I still want to check some other Martin Scorsese movies like Shutter Island, The Departed, Killers of the Flower Moon, Hugo, and some others. For this year, I have to say Project Hail Mary. Oh my god, oh my god, seriously, you literally almost gonna do that dead number meme Pixar, like what the hell? W. Uh I don't really care about this user, but yeah, no offense. Like I rather do like Opinion 7, 1995. I still want to check that movie out. I heard that movie's peak. Sadly, I did not had a chance to see that re-release. I believe came out last year in IMAX, which sadly I did not had a chance to see it. Honestly, though, that is obviously a good question. Like because I heard the first two movies that got on 4K was back in 2023, back in Best Buy when they used to sell physical medias right before they stopped selling it. But the first two were the Hugo Arrow video release and then the Uncharted. Like, let me be completely honest. Like they should have ended with the third or fourth. Like, why the hell we need the fifth movie when we that is absolutely unnecessary and a lot of people don't need it. Like Disney wants to do that just because they want money. Like all they want is to glaze is money. For now, favorite Michael Bay movie. For now, I have to say Transformers, the Transformers movies, but there are other Michael Bay movies I want to give a watch, and some of them a rewatch. Yeah, about this Asylum thing, I heard it's like one of the worst movie studios I've ever seen. Like, I believe they made like a rip-off movie. It's like, I believe there was a one that there was a rip-off of Finding Nemo. Like, there was something like that, which, oh my God. And I might get my watcher tomorrow or on Tuesday in Screen X. Any movies you plan on upgrading to Blu-ray or 4K? That is a hard. That was a good and hard question because I have no idea which one I should upgrade it because I recently the first one I upgraded to 4K was Twister, the 4K Steelbook, and uh something like that. But there are other 4K copies that I might upgrade it to. Um, I know there was a Corpse Bride 4K copy at Barnes and Noble, but I'm still gonna keep the DVD at these days. But yeah, but I know FC is also getting a 4K Steelbook, which I might consider getting it or upgrading it sometime soon. But yeah, first R-rated. Honestly, though, usually I keep thinking Deadpool from when I was like 12 when I saw Deadpool or something, or 13. But I remember seeing the first R-rated movie I saw in theaters was that, call me crazy, Kick-Ass 2, because I literally enjoyed the first Kick-Ass when it aired on Spike, which is now called Paramount Network, because I got used to it. But yeah, did you know we getting Nintendo event film coming? I honestly did not notice that. Obviously, though, I had to say the Lego Movie and Cloud with the Chance of Meatballs were the ones that directed it, and I believe also Project Hail Mary. Dude, oh my God! Obviously, that might be an interesting question. Like, I'm not too sure if I'll count Steven Spielberg produced movie because I don't really know that will count. But I can actually add movies that he produced that I liked. Uh, like there's Back to the Future, he produced it or something. Uh, E.T. E.T. That was one of my favorite Steven Spielberg that he made. Like E.T. It's one of the peakest movies I've ever seen so far. And also I believe, and also I believe, uh, Catch Me If You Can, a Steven Spielberg movie that I remember seeing that back in 2023, but that movie I want to give it a rewatch. And also the Jurassic Park franchise and some others. Oh boy. Favorite Monster High TV show and movie. You gotta admit, like the webisodes of the Monster High first generation were like nostalgic, and Monster High Ghouls Rule. What was I usually claim was peak, but not anymore. But it is one of my favorite. But childhood, you know. But I know the live action, two Monster High live action movies. I heard a lot of people didn't. They said that they weren't good. But even though we're getting live action Universal one, which is gonna be directed by the same guy who did Megan, but but yeah. And what's up, Sawyer? Favorite Christopher Nolan movie? I keep saying The Dark Knight or Oppenheimer at these days. Like I still want to give it a watch. I did not seen it, but it's on my watch list. But I honestly say I it's one of my favorite. I just admit that is peak. Like call me crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's either This Is the End or the Super Mario Bros. Movie because if you guys don't know This Is the End, like you got what are you guys doing? Just go to a random streaming service website or watch it on DVD and see it for yourself because that movie was absolutely hilarious as fuck. Like I keep watching this movie like a lot of times. Like honestly, though, one of the peakest hilarious movie I've ever seen so far. As for Super Mario Bros. Movie, he did. I honestly think he did really good voicing as Donkey Kong. And I believe the spin-off movie coming out in 2028, which I believe might be either a Donkey Kong movie or a Star Fox movie. All right. Favorite Paramount movie? Honestly, though, at these days, I had to say the Mission Impossible franchise. Guys, you gotta admit, the Mission Impossible franchise is like goated. Excited for. I actually want to check out Disclosure Day, especially my mom actually wants to see that movie, and I'm gonna try to see that movie either in Dolby Cinema or either in IMAX or something. But I don't think Disclosure Day is gonna be a film for movie, IMAX movie, because it says just to experience it. Like, what's the difference? But whatever. But yeah, Disclosure Day is on my watch list. Thoughts on Patriots Day with Mark Wahlberg. Uh, I actually have no opinion on it because I actually heard about it, but I still have no opinion on that film. Uh, I have no opinion on this game. Favorite Universal movie? Oh, sorry. Wrong way. The first Wicked movie was peak. The second Wicked for Good was a really great movie, but not the best as the first Wicked movie. Favorite Universal Pictures movie? Honestly, though, let me think. To be fair, though, I have to say the E.T. Like that's the favorite Universal movie at these days. Uh, oh yeah, we did get a new we're getting a new Jackass, the very last Jackass movie, which is Jackass Best and Last, which I do want to give it a watch. Which I am actually want to watch that movie when it comes out in theaters. Honestly, though, one movie that I did not give it a watch, but I do want to give it a watch it these days, it is Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, I did not seen it, but I will watch that movie. It's because I always admit that movie is peak, and that's it. So you gotta admit, uh, favorite Warner Brothers movies, uh, tied with three. One at these days is One Battle After Another, Sinners, and The Batman. I actually remember playing that. I actually remember playing that back in 2018 when I used to play on the Switch. But damn, it's been a while. I don't play on my Switch and neither of Nintendo games. Like I'm mostly getting used to playing, or it's like PC games or Xbox or PlayStation. I honestly want to check Superbad, Increments, Step Brothers, Tropic Thunder out, but Napoleon Dynamite and The Hangover, it's one of my favorites. Like really great movie. The Exorcist, I actually want to give it a watch. Fits the Cat, I have no opinion, but Goodfellas is also on my watch list as well. Favorite Lionsgate movie? Usually, though, I had to do this to Marcelo, but Saw movies. Yep, Saw. I honestly had no opinion on Deepwater Horizon with Mark Wahlberg. Like, I honestly did not have a chance to see that movie back 10 years ago, but I believe that movie is going to turn 10th anniversary this year. But yeah. Oh boy. I gotta admit, I remember the only Pixar movie that I used to glaze it as a child was Finding Nemo. Like Finding Nemo was like the fucking peakest Pixar movie of all time as a kid, but it is not at these days anymore. Because know why? You know why? My number one is you guys had to admit?
Toy Story. Toy Story. Yep, Toy Story is one of my favorite Pixar movies of all time.
Even though Toy Story should have ended on the third or fourth, and I hope to God they ended on the fifth, because I heard they're making the sixth and the seventh one. Like, bruh. Favorite Touchstone movie? Jesus Christ, this is gonna be tough, but even though that movie was previously owned by Touchstone, but Disney now owned the rights to it, but Nightmare Before Christmas, it was a Touchstone movie, but Disney now owned the rights since 2008. Favorite Mark Wahlberg movie? That is a tough. That actually is a huge question because I honestly have some that believe seen in theaters and some that I didn't not. But obviously though, I remember seeing the Uncharted movies in theaters. But I but let me be honest though, I prefer the Ted movies because they're so fucking hilarious. Like you gotta like the Ted movies. Honestly though, I literally forgot that movie existed. Like I heard that movie's supposed to be peak, but it's on my watch list. Uh I really don't really know what was my first Blu-ray I've ever owned. Like I have like a lot of like I usually have a lot of Blu-rays that were from the past, like from the 2010s, like from Disney or something like that. Uh, but I guess my guess is just gonna be Monsters University on Blu-ray. From I owned it like back in 2013 or something like that. But yeah. I honestly remember seeing that show on Disney Channel back in the 2010 decades. Even though I don't watch Disney Channel at right now because I'm an adult and I watch some different stuff, but especially how Disney is going downhill at these days. But yeah. Honestly, that these days I have to say the Scream 5 and 6. Uh, that I don't even own the Switch 2 yet, but I honestly think that's a tough question, but I don't really know what to say about that one, but yeah. Favorite Focus Features movie? For now, Hamnet. Hamnet. Sorry for my if I pronounce it like that, but let's move on. Honestly, though, it is the first Gladiator movie. You gotta admit that Gladiator was fucking peak. Favorite movie from 20th Century Fox slash 20th Century Studios at these days. Fuck. I had to say the Alien movies were phenomenal. Like, also, like especially the Planet of the Apes franchise, I also enjoyed a lot. But yeah, like there's a lot of pick that were my favorite. Oh, for fuck's sake! Like childhood movies, like used to be in my guilty pleasure movies, like the live action album and the Chipmunks, the Garfield live action, okay, like those are memories and on like my guilty pleasure type of films. But yeah, but at these days I watch different. I still want to check the Odyssey out. Like I'm actually hyped for that movie. I honestly remember seeing that movie on Disney Plus back in back in 2020. Like, yep, during the pandemic. It is still a peak movie. But I still don't want to. Speaking of the 2020 Pixar movie, I still want to check Soul because I heard Soul was like the peakest Pixar movie from that year. For what I remember getting a first DVD for when I first physical collect physical medias, like it was Titanic from 1999, but the very first DVD, like back then, like that is like a tough question. Oh my god. Oh god. Good luck seeing that, but for me, hell no, because I heard that movie looks ass for me. Honestly, though, I had to say both the James Bond movie and Rocky, the first Rocky movie, because since that movie was absolutely phenomenal and it was peak. Nice. I don't even seen any of your posts because I was usually busy or watching something else or focusing on different stuff. I actually did one movie reaction stream. Like did one in, I believe like last year when I saw Rent from 2005 to honor their 20th anniversary. But I might do some more if I want to feel like doing it. But at these days, I'm really busy. It is absolutely classic. For now, I sadly the only first IMAX movie ever seen it was Mickey 17. Like in my local area, like Cinemark or AMC, did not have an IMAX format, but until like somewhere in September, I just realized they recently added an AMC room. But yeah, at these days, I'm going to see every film in IMAX now, which W. I honestly love the TMNT. Like, I actually have the 2012, like the complete series, and I also had the classic movies on DVD and the live action movies. The the first the TMNT from 2014 and Out of Shadows on Blu-ray. Okay, that one it is too obvious because the reason why I expired 24 my some posts 24 hours because I don't want to post stuff that are drama related or something that it is not necessary for me to post. Like I want to post something that I just don't want to get involved with. But yeah, if anyone wants to post it, if it is drama related, just do like expire for 24 hours and that is it. Pinecone, AI Slop. What is the fuck is that movie? I have no. What is this Pinecone animated? Oh my god. Are you telling me they made this piece of shit movie? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's honestly disgusting. Ugh. I'm not gonna show it, but yeah. Uh this is this Pinecone AI slap movie looks like it's just gonna be worse. Okay. These uh Miramax movies are kind of tough. Like I would say Pulp Fiction. I remember seeing that movie like at school, but I want to give this movie a rewatch because I heard a lot of people saying that one is a phenomenal movie. Honestly, though, that actor a is the goat. Like he's becoming a legend at these days, especially his acting on Silence of the Lambs. Like you got, I still want to give Silence of the Lambs a watch because I heard a lot of people saying it's phenomenal. First movie you saw in 4DX. It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't watch movies in 4DX. I might watch Mortal Kombat 2 in 4DX when it next month, but I'll have to see. But the first one is Red One. Okay, the first take when I went to the main a Regal, I was originally gonna watch in 4DX, but the seats were broken. But until then, I on Thursday when I saw the movie by myself, I did experience 4DX. Favorite Columbia Pictures movie? It's tied with Zombieland 28 years later and Men in Black. But there's other Columbia Pictures movies to watch that are one of my favorites. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you dead ass Asylum? Like I'm sick and tired of people ripping off OG films to with a different title. Like who the fuck does that? It's obviously a thing because people are just being stupid because here's the message. AI is not real art. And AI will never be the future. It's ruining the environment. First VHS movie I got in, first movie I got in VHS. The I actually got the first three when I recently got a VCR back in 2023, which it was Twister, Independence Day, and the Princess Diaries. Which speaking of Anne Hathaway, yep, Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out this week. This week. Yep. It would have been the second horror film if Sinners. It wouldn't have been. I was expecting Sinners to win the Best Picture, then one battle after another, but still, that movie. But still, it would have been really interesting. I actually love that movie. Elemental was like used to be one of my favorite animated films from 2023, but it moved to Across. I had to say Across the Spider-Verse is like it does not beat Elemental. Um, some of them I'm gonna skip them because I don't have really much opinion on other movies. But what's your first movie you saw? Oh shit. That is a fucking tough question. Oh my god, like I don't fucking remember the first movie I saw in theaters. Like I remember seeing Cars or something, but or Ice Age: The Meltdown, but the only movies I remember seeing it was like Enchanted or something. Like holy shit, that's like a tough ass question like I should have answered. Peak. Like honestly though, this movie is peak. If anyone don't know that movie, your guys are missing out. Especially you guys have to wait until it releases on digital. Even though it's I believe it's already in digital right now. But yeah. For real. Especially it's not 2023 nor I believe 24. The 24 did AI slop animated animation. I don't know. First Paramount movie you saw in your entire life. That might be a tough question as well because there's been a lot of Paramount movies I've seen in theaters. Like uh, I should have. It's either. Sorry about that, guys. My mom called me, but yeah. Um, I would say The Adventure of Tintin from 2011, which that movie should was my, which that movie's on my watch list. Now, this is a interesting question. First PG-13 movie you saw in theaters. Holy shit. I remember first PG-13 related film in theater I saw in theaters. Like I remember seeing Captain America and the Winter Soldier from 2014 or 15 or something. I forgot if I miscounted it, but whatever. But yeah, like honestly though, that's an interesting question. So here's the interesting question. Um, First movie you saw that one in at home. I remember seeing Sound of Music. I believe that was my with my grandma. Like I keep seeing that movie a lot of times at home, like when I was a kid. But in theaters, though, to say I had to say it is One Battle After Another. Like that was the very first best picture movie I ever saw in theaters. I honestly enjoy Wonka from 2023. Like one of the best prequel films of the OG Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I believe we're getting a sequel to that one. I keep hearing like they're in production, I guess. So yeah. Honestly though, I have to say the it's either tied with the Final Destination and the Lord of the Rings franchise. If you missed out from the question, my favorite Pixar movie, Toy Story. Uh, I actually have no opinion on that one because there's been a lot of Robert De Niro films I've seen at home or in theaters which I don't remember. W and easy question right there. It is it is tied with the Dune franchise and Marty Supreme. Did I just said that from Final Boss's question? It is honestly the Gladiator. Like, are you mentioning like DreamWorks animated or DreamWorks Pictures? If it's animated, I would say Shrek. But for a DreamWorks Pictures movie, uh, like DreamWorks Pictures movie, I would say Gladiator. So yeah. Favorite Amblin. It's tied with. It's tied with 3 with Jurassic Park, E.T., and Back to the Future. First 20th Century Fox / Studios movie you saw in theaters. Oh boy, that is a really tough question right there because I believe there's been a lot of 20th Century Fox movies I've seen so far, but uh but I will have to say it's either Ice Age: The Meltdown or something else. I used to make like, all right, I believe I have four things, I guess. Commentaries, rants, uh character watches scary logos, Go Anime related, and some other stuff that because there are cringe these days. And speaking of commentary, like rants, like they aren't just waste of time. Favorite MCU movie? That I'll have to say the um the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, and especially the Iron Man movies. Favorite non-MCU related movies or Marvel movie in general? Uh, yeah, there's been some non-MCU movies I really loved, like the X-Men movies, the Fantastic Four, which I don't know if Fantastic Four First Steps is now an MCU. The MCU because there's new changes and also the Deadpool movies as well. All right, it's just 2 more. Actually, 3 more. Favorite Best Picture winner? It is obviously tied with Titanic, Forrest Gump, uh, and Gladiator. But there's other Best Picture winner movies I still want to give it a watch. Not only that, Lionsgate did it with Mike. Yep, you heard that right. For real. Like, I honestly thought that these types of interruption clips were funny, but it is fucking cringe. Honestly, though, I still call it 20th Century Fox. Like, who the frick named? Like, I don't know why it's the point for renaming 20th Century Fox 20th Century Studios when right when Disney owns Fox. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, you could have keep the name 20th Century Fox. Like that's just unnecessary. And yeah, actually one more. Opinion Novocaine 2025. I actually enjoyed Novocaine. It's not peak. It's not peak. Here's the thing. It is not peak, but it is a really good movie. Like I saw this movie in 4DX on my birthday, like on St. Patrick's Day last year, which I still want to give Novocaine a rewatch at some point. Devil Wears Prada was really was phenomenal, but I still want to see. I'm still hyped to see the sequel. But yep, I guess I'm gonna end the first Q&A live stream. I will still do more Q&A live streams sometimes next month, but at these days. But for now, that is it for the first one. So yeah, guys, peace out.